Welcome to the Brown Load. No part of this podcast has been altered afterwards. We're not editing. We're not audio shopping. Is that what we would do if we were on a podcast?
Audio shopping.
Audio shopping. Yeah, we are.
Audio shopping sounds fun.
It does. It could make us sound. It could give you some bass in your voice.
Audio shopping is
Imagine
basically.
that. So instead of going, really?
No. Audio,
you could go, really?
Audio shopping is just you hear sound and you go, I like that. I'm going to buy it.
You buy something by the way it sounds.
Just from the way
this is more audio flopping.
Yeah, this is. I think you're right. Well done, Sach. I'm glad he's back. We're back in the garage, and let's address the. Since we started on photoshopping.
We have to.
What is it?
We have to.
But I just want to point out, it's Monday night now here.
Yes.
So
still does.
It's unfolding. Yesterday was Mother's Day, which is where all of this came from. Kate Middleton's picture with the kids.
Yes.
Everyone's going. It's just gone. It's all over the news today. So you'll know the story, the photoshopping story, boys. Sach, hold on. Are you up to date on this?
I've seen it. Do you know what? I saw it quite late last night on Sunday.
Yeah, I was surprised you sent it quite late last night.
Yeah, because that's when I saw it.
That's when you saw it. Okay,
Yeah.
but it had been bubbling all day.
Was it bubbling?
Yeah.
I didn't see any.
I think you would have come around afternoon. I didn't see it. I didn't see it till evening.
Bubblage, yeah.
And then, Sach, tell them what you saw.
Well, it was strange, wasn't it? Like, she put a tweet out, obviously a Mother's Day thing, and don't get me wrong, she does it every year.
Okay.
Like most royals do, actually.
Yeah.
I've noticed
Standard royal family picture.
Yeah.
Christmas,
Mother's Day,
Easter.
Yeah, you're going to have to do it.
Yeah.
Mother's Day. But I looked at the picture and I was like, something don't even look right. And do you know, I just looked at it.
Oh, really? You thought that straight away?
Yeah, and it was just, do you know, face value. Like, I was scrolling, saw it, something don't look right. And I didn't look into it, until I kept on scrolling down Twitter and I started seeing people writing stuff about
Circling bits.
Yeah,
Right.
and then I was like, oh, hang on a minute, let me go back and see what that was about. Do you see what I mean? Because when I saw it, I was just like, oh, okay, whatever, innit? Like, it don't bother me.
Yep.
But I just saw something and I was like, something don't look right about this. But I didn't really give it.
And what I will point out about you, Sach, on a little side note, personal note about you, like I've always said about him, Sach, we call him tech ops, like technical operations.
Yeah.
You know, you've got the tech ear, eye, sound, the visuals, layout, it's your DJ brain.
Right.
And sometimes, like, we'll all be sitting there talking like this and they'll go, shh, shh, shh.
Yeah.
What's that buzzing noise? And it'd be a buzzing from 4 doors down.
Correct.
And it'd be like a woman who's got like an electric tin opener or something like that, but he can hear it.
Is that what it is?
It's always.
Okay.
Yeah, it's always that. It's always electric tin opener.
Because So and then, but I'm saying, so if you, I can fully believe is what I'm saying, that you would have just gone, something ain't right.
Yeah.
I thought something went right, but Kedge, I want to know what you were.
Yeah,
where you were at with it.
I looked at it and there was just something from the middle of that photo that just didn't look right to me.
Are you boys just jumping on it now? Are you jumping on it?
No, first thing, I'm going to tell you
what.
what I thought was strange. Her head looked too big.
Okay.
Yeah, so for me, just middle, it just like, you know, like the middle part of from her neck down, it looked too dark, that photo. I don't know. It just
What, do you want to see a bit more skin? Is that what you're
No.
saying? You're a gun guy, you are.
It felt like there was.
You
don't even realise what an uncle you are sometimes.
It was
so
like,
she's
it
a
was
princess,
like,
bruv.
It was like there was
She's out of your league.
No, listen.
I know you look like Aladdin, but there's no way. There's no way you'll ever get with Princess.
I just think that there was something about it. I just thought, well, whatever. But like, I think what Sach said is that it just looked out of proportion.
Yeah, something looked wrong.
Yeah.
When you look at it quickly like that, it
just looked straight.
Something looked wrong.
Out of proportion.
Right.
Yeah. So and then one of the guys that I work with, he messaged us in the digital room and he goes, Kedge, who did you get to edit this photo, right?
Yeah. So you're the editing man.
And then when he said that, I looked and the first thing I noticed was the sleeve, and the red sleeve of the daughter on the left hand side, and I was like, oh yeah, that's a bit dodgy.
Oh, you spotted that on genuinely, really?
Yeah. I spotted that because I think that was for me. Wow. I think that's the most easiest thing to see.
I would not even look that deep.
No. But that's once you start looking deep,
okay.
And then when you start really looking at photo, then there's a whole lot of things. Like so, the daughter's hair looks all dodgy as well. The even like her hand on one of the child is all blurred, and yet the rest of the photo is all in focus. So a lot of things. Then it starts becoming
the tartan print was too straight and square and
exactly.
Cut. Well, okay, I tell you why. I instantly thought, yep, this is Photoshop, but thought nothing of it, is because I went, look, the first thing I thought to myself, I saw it on my own, all 3 kids smiling, looking directly at the camera. I'm like, mate, I've got 2 kids.
Yeah. I mean,
anyone who's
initially
got
I thought-
anyone who's got kids will know. You try and get your
Yes.
kids to all look
It's
at the
hard to do
camera
that, yes.
at the same time, and all of them, by the way, have got their mouths open like a hey.
Well, this is the
sort of
problem.
way, right?
This is the problem.
They're coming down a slide.
She's probably not using an iPhone. She's using that. What do you call it? That new Samsung phone
Right,
or whatever.
which is
and
then
then, and then take your best shot
and
then
take your best shot.
yeah,
That's
and-
what I thought had happened.
And
to
she
him.
might have done that, but
So I kind of sorry. What I want to say is
Don't cuss
I
my
just
phone.
assumed that happened, but can we just reel this back in? I can't believe how nuts the whole country planet has gone.
It's
hold on,
mad.
but it's gone nuts
not- it's
because
not
we
that big of a
haven't
deal.
seen her.
Yeah, that's.
It's gone nuts because we haven't seen her
No,
since
but
Christmas
do you know
Day.
what? I don't think that's a big deal though either, Kate.
Of course it is.
No, I don't think because she said.
My
no, hang
girl-
on,
oh.
listen. I'll tell you what she said. She said, "I'm having surgery.
Yeah.
You're not going to see me till Easter. Are we at Easter yet?
Yeah.
We're not at Easter yet.
yeah.
Yeah,
Coming
exactly.
soon,
So
coming.
then
My
I think you
girl
should wait.
popped out a baby and was standing outside that hospital
That's
6-7
no, but
hours
that's
after
different.
it. Do you know what I mean?
That's
Holding a
different.
baby.
That's
No. This is all a bit nonsense. You're telling me they can't even in a like pajama kurta just take a photo of her and just like
No,
lying
she
in bed
doesn't
and-
want to. What for?
Let me tell you.
Would you?
Her
Would you want to do
stitches
that?
were still taza in her stomach, and she's standing outside the hospital. Oh, look at our baby daughter, son, whatever.
But that's
blah, blah, blah.
different because you had a kid and you have to do that as the royal family. But for this, she clearly said, "You ain't gonna see me till Easter." She's gone.
Yeah.
But okay, fine, right. I understand that. So
Leave her to it.
A few days before, Thursday, I think it was, there was another leaked photo of her in the car. Right, that
Yep.
started again, but the UK newspapers weren't publishing it because they've got this unwritten law thing that we're not gonna publish a photo
After
like
the
that.
Diana stuff.
Yeah,
Yeah.
right. So they didn't publish. Did you see that photo?
No, I didn't.
And why
But
have you
I
seen
heard
it?
about
I ain't seen
people
it.
talking
Why have
about
you
it.
seen it?
Well,
It's blurry.
No, well, it's not blurry. But
Why have you seen it?
People have unblurred it, so it's very clear as well. And her face looks a bit swollen.
Yeah.
It doesn't look like Kate. It looks very different.
Okay.
She's got big black glasses on, and her face looks quite swollen, right? So people are like, "Oh, are you sure that's Kate?" So what I'm trying to say is, this was already started. This hungama had already started on
Yeah,
Thursday,
it's being
Friday,
killed.
right? Going, hold on a minute. Firstly, the newspapers are not publishing this photo. It's already on social media, and so who is this person?
Should we care? Should we be this
No.
bothered? Yeah, this is a problem.
No.
Now look at us. We're talking about it, and we're talking about
Of course
this,
we should care.
and like we
Why?
talk about people doing
Because we're
Meghan
paying for
Markle.
them.
Yeah, huh?
We're paying for them.
He's paying for them.
Yeah.
And if they need someone like to do their social media, then there's people available
Yeah.
to do that job for them. Like also the other thing. All right, so now we're going to go back
Now
to
he
it.
wants
Anyway,
a job
so
then.
then we want.
This is all the sliding. This is one giant slide, ladies and gentlemen.
He's going in the DMs.
No,
He's gonna clip this and send it to her.
No, but what I'm saying is, and also, so firstly we get this whole hungama about this photo in the car. Then so it's all dying down again. Now the royal family and the palace and everyone, they go, right, you know what? Let's squash these rumors, and we're going to go. This is going to be the photo we're going to put out.
Yeah.
So they've thought
Mother's
about this.
Day,
They've
her
thought
and her
about
3
it.
kids,
Yeah,
smiling,
right?
lovely.
As if William Chacha took this photo.
Yeah,
of,
but they said he did.
No, I know. Okay, fine. But so do you think do you think that William has got X on his phone straight away? He takes the photo
Uploads it, yeah.
and uploads
Nah,
it.
it's
Like,
gonna-
how many people are checking
Right,
it?
exactly. And that's when she came out. She's come out and said, though, she tweet the photo.
Manipulated it.
She did. She goes, I did a little bit of editing. Yeah.
Okay, fine. All right. So that's been the statement today.
Yeah.
Right? That she's come out to explain herself. Okay. Now, the average person,
Yes.
right, who has a phone and a few apps on it and all of that. If I told you now, Tommy, oh, can you stick my head on this photo and I sent it to you, you wouldn't really know how to do it.
No, not me, but like
No. But
Yeah,
you're
but I'm
average.
pretty-
You're average bunda. No, you're average bunda.
Okay, yeah,
Because
yeah.
you know what to do on a phone and you know
Yeah,
it
yeah.
works. All that. Sach wouldn't know how to do it either.
Yeah, you
No,
would.
I
No,
could.
you
Okay,
download,
but
you
it-
download the app, cut
Right.
the face out, and know how to kind of.
All right, but what I'm saying is
Yeah.
it takes time.
Yeah, and this level.
Yeah, exactly.
This is-
so this, right? And also, if you were then going to do it, so if I then told Sach, all right, so these 3 Teletubbies, you're going to put our photos on it, Sach,
Yeah.
right? So you download a few apps and think, oh, again, Sach works in this kind of game, so he kind of would know, right, what apps. So then he does it, and why would he then try to edit the sleeve?
Yeah. Do you know what? I got to
Like
say,
what I'm talking about, sleeve.
there's a lot
hair.
of
That's not a personal thing.
Yeah, there's a lot of
people will
weird
change their
stuff about
skin, their eyes,
Correct.
their
You want to make
whatever.
yourself thinner.
Yeah, right. But
so
not,
so
not
why
their
are you
outfit,
doing
like-
fingers? Why are you blurring certain fingers but not the
Yeah.
rest of it? Like the bits that were edited were something that you would
Okay.
not think about.
Here's what I always think. Now I work in the news now, as you know,
Yeah.
and I pop up on news channels, and that's why I get a bit like, God, all everyone does is just debate things as
Love
they're
a
going
debate.
along. It's like juggling on a professional level. It's like gossiping.
This is the chat that I bet you all the people who are
Yeah.
listening right now are going, no,
Nah,
but kids,
yeah,
but Tommy, but yeah.
right. My thing is this. This could well be the royal family PR machine in full effect. And what I mean by working in media is you see how the media is used to deflect as well. You see how some stories suddenly become the thing that everyone's talking about.
Yeah.
Andrew Tate, Piers Morgan, you know, this or that or someone else, you know, and now it's all about her. Before last few days ago, it was about Meghan Markle. And
Was it?
Yeah. Because
Christian Horner.
Yeah, because Meghan Markle's getting hardcore trolled. There's some really horrible people saying some really horrible things.
Yeah.
Right?
Okay.
But then it's splitting the nation because everyone's going, well, hang on, that's really wrong. Now, everyone's warming towards Meghan Markle, this Pajadi, and then the royal family like, hang on, get eyes back to our girl. Let's do a little...
Yeah, but this is...
I know, let's doctor this photo. Going to get everyone talking how it is blatantly doctored because people will spot it. They can even leak it to a few digital editors and go, I think it might be doctored. Right, bang. That word gets out. I think this is building up to like exactly what you said. In Easter, she said she's going to come out. That is in 3 weeks' time.
Yeah.
That's the big Easter service. The royal family all do a big outing together. That's going to be Charles's first proper outing. And
I don't know if he's going to do it, though.
No, I think he is.
He's going to do it. And
He
she's
said he's gonna do it.
So this might just be building up to the...
Ta-da!
Yeah, exactly. And we're all backing with the royal family and their currency goes
What?
up. They're like the Kardashians.
I'm
They're being
Falguni
talked
Patek's
about.
sister.
Huh?
I'm Falguni Patek's sister. Is that what you're
Who?
gonna say?
Kate.
Kate.
Is. What, I don't understand the link, but
No,
okay.
I don't
Why
either.
you
But,
said
but,
that?
but no, but what's this ta-da? I don't understand.
No,
Ta-da.
ta-da, she's okay. She's back. Charles
No,
there.
no.
They're there. Unity,
I
one
think
family.
the ta-da is that basically I think, and we've been talking about this a lot with a few people at work, and I think there's something. I think there's
conspiracy
what kind of
cage.
operation?
Come on,
I
conspiracy
think there's
cage.
something big going down. I think they're in a bit of a crisis situation.
Oh, about what though? What can you
I
say?
think that she's had enough of him, and I think it's all's not well in paradise.
How does he know this?
I don't know. I'm just.
You don't know.
Well, I don't
So,
know.
you're
No,
spreading
I'll tell you.
rumours.
No. I'm basing it on a few things that I've seen because I've done some work on this, right, in journalism, and basically, you know, her uncle was in the Big Brother house.
Okay.
Yeah. And
What, this new one? That's on at the moment?
Yeah, the new one, right?
Okay.
And they asked him saying, "Oh, so you know where who was it? I can't forget the girl who asked him." But basically, they said, "Oh, so when are we going to? Is she all right?" He was like, "Well, I'm not allowed to say anything. I've spoken to my sister, her mum, and we've decided that when the time's right, everyone will know." And so the way he answered these questions on
It
Big
wasn't
Brother,
like, yeah, of course, everything's fine. It's
Yeah.
like, something's coming
yeah,
and you're going to know.
yeah,
It's not for me to
and
say.
so
Interesting.
so he stirred
Got a
it.
she.
Yeah. And I think there's more. There's a look because Charles ain't great at the moment. Camilla's all of a sudden not doing any of these gigs anymore, right? Harry's out there not doing anything.
It's hard.
Gigs.
Yeah.
What,
Tough gig, innit?
she used to do
Before you
bugger
know
about
it, William might be
Solo
king.
guitar.
She might want a divorce. It might be a whole Charles and Diana thing all over again.
Any-
There might be another a lady on the side.
Oh,
Here we
Kedge.
go. Kedge.
Allegedly.
Honestly.
No.
You
What,
get us
we
shot
don't
or
know.
killed,
But what I'm saying
they'll
is
chop your head off.
this is better than any Desi drama
Yeah.
on Star
People are
TV,
getting into
Sony TV. This is incredible.
Yeah. Yeah, well,
Well, it's not because it's not getting any truth out of
well,
it.
we'll find out in the next 3
Well,
weeks.
no, but we're watching the episodes and it's unfolding.
unfolding.
It's
Yeah.
funny we talking about Photoshop because Kedge, I think you need to Photoshop your hair. It's a bit white at the front.
What do you mean? It's
I
a
can
bit
see
white?
it's,
Are you really?
it's
Are you
going a
really?
bit
Oh, no.
silver fox. Look, can you
Oh,
see
yeah,
it right at the front?
No, there's a little bit. There's a little.
No,
There's a
right
few
at the front.
strands.
It looks like a badger.
Yeah,
No,
there's a
not
there's
bad.
a-
Oh, look at
No, I
it.
think you're right. I
Totally.
think there is.
Skunk,
I think
you little
there is.
skunk.
No, there's about six little cluster of 6 small hairs.
Yeah,
that
no,
are
I
a little
think-
bit
Do you know
white.
where I found one white hair the other day?
No, sorry. I think.
It was in Kedge. It was in Kedge's bum.
No. It was in one of my holes.
Wow.
Nostril.
Yeah. Nostril.
Nostril.
Wow.
You got an aging nostril.
There was a white hair in my nostril.
I get excited
Honestly,
if I find a hair in my
NASA.
nostril.
I was just like, what? Why there?
Yeah. But that's all right. That's a
No,
good
that's
place to have one if you
that's
get it
a
wrong.
good normal place, isn't it?
No, I got rid of it straight away.
Oh,
I
you
was
can't
like,
pluck
gone,
it, then
gone.
3 will grow back.
Well, it don't matter. It's gone.
Yeah, for every 1, 3.
There's
comes
no.
back.
I'm not going to have.
You're
a
going to
white
have
hair
one
poking out
silver
my-
gut coming out of one nostril. And everyone's going to go, there he goes. There goes silver good Sach.
Well, if you ever needed Photoshop, I know someone at Buckingham Palace who might be able to help.
It'd probably be orange. You change it to another colour.
Chitti teri gutte paranda tera, like just a
Oh,
chitti
but where is Kate Middleton? We need to know.
Well, look, I hope she had a lovely Mother's Day, and happy Mother's Day to all the mums out there anyway, because
Yeah.
it was Mother's Day yesterday.
It was.
Did you spend it with your mothers?
Do you know what? In my house, it was like Father's Day.
Oh.
Because my mum was working Sunday, so
Oh,
it was just me and Dad most
Oh,
of the
that's
day,
a
which
good,
was
good
quite
Mother's
nice.
Day. She was left in
But I
peace.
tell you what, we've already planned this. We're going to do Mother's Day next Sunday when we're all free.
Ah, that's nice.
So,
That's all right.
Okay.
something
All
to
right.
look forward to.
And
very
you can
nice.
actually get a booking probably for lunch as well.
I did. I was stuck.
Yeah, that too.
I was stuck for gifts because you get to a point where you think, what do my mum already had messaged going, don't want any flowers, so don't bother with that.
Yeah, it's
So and then you're like, oh.
Do you know what? I went Tesco the other day. Before you even walk through the door, flowers
Oh
everywhere.
yeah, Tesco had a good flower arrangement.
Honestly, it was just I couldn't believe it.
Everyone's going to get it.
Yeah, it was
so,
good.
so you can't get
So
flowers.
I
for your
didn't
mum.
know what to do, and then I remembered I found the best gift.
Oh.
I found a gift bag because that was the right size, and then I thought, right, I know what I'm going to put in here,
Yeah.
and it will absolutely make a day. I found a packet of crisps which were mint flavour.
Oh, no way. What are they called?
What are they called?
Put in a twist.
Put in a twist.
Yeah.
And I thought, I'd whack these in there because she absolutely loved it. Last time
yeah.
I shared them with her. And I gave it to her. She was elated.
Ah.
Elated.
So you gave her something that Sach had given you.
Yeah, re-gifted. He
You
re-gifted.
re-gifted.
Yeah.
I re-gifted a bag of put in a twist crisp.
For your
and
mum.
my mum was so excited.
Man.
And she was like, she said to my dad, you're not having any.
Can I just say, the amount of people that have reached out to me since we've been speaking about them on
Yeah.
the podcast saying, have you got any left? I want a bag.
Yeah.
Really?
Yeah. Everyone.
I've hidden my stash.
I know,
It's-
I
I
think-
gave some to one of my best mates at home, Manny. I was
Yeah.
like, bruv, you're going to like these. Just
Yeah.
try
Yeah.
them one day. So I gave them to him, went
Yeah.
off to Dubai. He rang me and he goes, these are the best crisps I've
Yeah.
had.
Yeah. And I think they go well with beer as well.
you know what? It's because they're salty and spicy.
It's
and the
a
minty,
funky
a
flavour.
bit
I
desi.
think you've become a bit of a drug dealer here,
Yeah,
Sach. Like
yeah.
where you've got everyone on like
You're
on
pushing
the
a
on
pudding on everyone.
you've got everyone on the string now because we all want more.
We're all in a twist. 'Cause of you.
Have you finished your stash, Tommy?
No.
Still got some?
No, because it only
I've only got
opens
one
up.
packet. I've only got
when
one
there's-
packet left now.
Yeah, when you got a group of people coming over.
Yeah, it has to be a group. You don't want to do
It's a
solo-
good one to
solo.
just chuck in a bowl and
Yeah.
be like, go
I
on.
put it
Go on,
up
have
there.
them.
I put it up there with champagne. It's a celebration thing.
Yeah, it is a
It's a group thing. Yeah.
Yeah.
I've got some
And
more
also,
for you
you've
boys,
also
if you want
got 500. What is it? 1,000-gram packets. You've
Yeah,
got
they're
like,
biggies,
You got the
yeah.
bigger, so you can't just open it.
No.
I don't like it when the
No,
crisps
No,
are
you got to
there.
smash them.
You need
Yeah,
them
yeah.
Daza.
Lose their crunch. No, my Mother's Day was with my mum for lunch as well as my missus and the kids and my
Yeah.
dad. So we did a little afternoon tea thing. But we did afternoon tea thing. Let me just quickly tell you this bit. And then,
Afternoon tea?
yeah, I know.
Where?
Yeah.
Spit.
I should just hear up the road in South Woodford.
Okay.
No bookings needed. And because it was
Hey.
like everywhere was booked, right? But this one, I went on and it didn't. And I thought, oh, remember we used to always go to that cafe. It's really nice, whatever. And my mum loves a scone. She loves a
I love a scone.
she like scones and egg and scone. Sorry, no,
Scone.
scone. Yeah, it's scone. It's
Scone.
scone, isn't it? You're right. And egg mayonnaise sandwiches. That's her favourite.
Do you know what? I had a scone the other
egg
day.
in ages.
So,
I had a scone the other day
yeah.
on the Emirates flight.
Oh, they're good on the plane, aren't they?
Right.
But were they a bit?
With
Were they too tender?
Warm. Warm.
wow.
Warm.
Yeah.
It came out
Sometimes
warm.
you get them hard.
Cut it open.
Yeah, that's-
had the cream on it
Yeah.
and a bit of jam.
Banging.
Honestly.
Well, I like them. It's nice with a cup of tea, but to know that my mum is just so
Mad
made
for
up.
them, yeah.
So we went there at sandwiches, Mrs. Call, and then when we came back and dropped mum and dad off.
Yeah.
Came back and I did roast dinner for the missus, roast chicken, potatoes, all that. Big Yorkshire
So
pudding
can I just?
for the
I
boys.
just wanted to ask this question. You say roast dinner, so that is basically everything that it's the same as roast dinner as what you have at Christmas.
Exactly. Actually, pigs in blankets. Yeah.
Right.
All that.
I just discovered.
Pretty much, rather than-
I had that little tube-like moment. I thought that is the same thing. you
But
have at
roast
Christmas.
chicken, not roast turkey.
No.
That's the
Okay.
thing.
There was a big hoo-ha on the internet actually
Different bird.
because there was a woman who took her roast dinner that she had the night before.
Yeah.
She took it into work and then she cooked it in a microwave.
Dirty.
And people were like
Cooked it or
warmed
warmed
it
it
up
up.
in a microwave.
Yeah. Okay. What's
You
the-
can do that.
They said that it stunk the whole.
Probably
Yeah.
will.
Yeah. It might do because chicken
that a
the
thing
next
you would
day-
do?
It would be smelly.
I wouldn't. I would.
That would be smelly.
pass-
And you can't eat that warmed up the next day.
Warmed up. I got an issue with warmed up potatoes and pastry the next
No,
day.
you can't eat
and,
that.
And I know you can air fry them.
Soggy.
That's pretty good. But what I would do is I microwave it.
But she lumped it all in one. like
No,
No,
yeah,
you can't do
no,
that.
I would microwave.
Says a
it
lot
for
about
like-
that person. You know?
Yeah, it does.
No, it does.
It
'Cause
means-
I wouldn't eat that.
it
Would
means
you?
Yeah, it means the
You
chicken's
don't
going to
care.
be rubbery.
Yeah, you
the
don't care
potatoes
what's
gonna be
going in
rubbery.
you. Yeah.
But no, it has to be done in the oven.
Right, okay.
It has to be
be
done
done
properly. No, but my thing is, I realised that Mother's Day, and tell me if this is something that you might agree with. If it was the same for you, people listening, is Mother's Day is basically a day for mums to not be mums. It's a day off mothers. It's called Mother's Day.
Yeah.
But actually, my missus got up. She goes, "Oh, it's Mother's Day." Then I went, "Okay, what do you do?" She goes, "Oh, I might go for a cycle ride with my niece."
Yeah.
Thinking, okay, they went for a cycle ride. Came back. I had a bit of light breakfast ready, just a bit of granola. Right, then we went out for lunch. Right, and I'm kind of trying to manage the kids in that scenario.
Yeah.
And then I'm doing roast dinner, not managing kids. And she basically just got to stay away and have a little sleep on the sofa, and then went to bed early.
Very good. A good husband.
But no, I'm like,
Is that the rules though?
I think and I'll be honest. The first thing everyone's going to go, no, well, hang on, yeah, that's her day off. And then I realised I do the same on Father's Day. It's a day off being a father. It's a day off being a mother. So it's just like
every day's a day off for you, Tommy.
Mate, that'll be a whole other debate.
When it's Father's Day, then make sure you take a proper day off.
Yeah, well,
Like fully.
I'm just going to leave.
Yeah, maybe. Yeah,
Leave
just
for the
Or
day.
make them leave.
Yeah.
No, why don't you guys just wake up and go
you
out,
lot leave.
Go out, yeah.
and come back
I'll
tomorrow?
leave, yeah. 11:59
Yeah,
would be nice.
That's a good shout.
No, because but that's the thing. I think I really realised this. When you're a parent, you just want your kids sort of around, but
Yeah.
not really doing
In the vicinity,
nothing.
but yeah.
Yeah, like I'm here with them.
Yeah.
Aren't I a
But
good
I'm
dad? Pat myself on the back. Look
Yeah.
at me spending time taking my kids out to lunch, doing all that stuff. And actually,
It's like-
you're
it's
but
like-
if there's everything kicks off, you deal with it.
Yeah,
Someone
it's
else
like Apple Vision Pro. Like you can just see through them and you can see them there, but actually you're focusing on the actual
Yeah.
thing. That's
Yeah, I've got a live app, live tracker.
Yeah. It's there, but dur.
But I'm not got the interactive suit.
Exactly.
Can I just say, yesterday, like the weather was horrendous for one. Like it was terrible.
Yeah.
And I went so one of my mates was down from like Birmingham, and he was just like, "Come, let's go out for a couple of hours." I was like, "All right, cool." We went and watched the football because obviously there's a massive game on yesterday,
Oh yeah.
and everything
Oh,
was
you went down a pub.
yeah, like as in we went to a
With
pub.
other people there.
I can't imagine you doing that. Dave.
Honestly, it was rammed.
I can't imagine. I bet you were feeling awkward.
How
in
much
that.
did you
No, I
have?
wasn't because we like, I know the person who owns it. And
Oh,
we had
there
a
you
little,
go.
we had a
Oh,
little, we had a
little
little
booth.
table by the. No, it wasn't. It was just by a little
Right.
table by where there was a screen.
In
so
his
I rang and I
lounge,
was just
in his
like,
house.
Yeah, exactly.
Well,
That's not like stats to go and
I
watch
was
a
just
game
like,
like that.
I just want to like, no, I was meeting my mate more than anything, and I was
Right.
just like,
That was
this is
odd.
the only window we've got. Let's just watch the game while we catch up, basically. And bro, it was everything was just heaving. All the restaurants, everything. I was just like,
Mother's Day.
maybe we made the right decision to go next week. Not feeling that.
Oh, I see
not
what you mean.
feeling
Yeah,
that.
so you do.
Because
Yeah.
do you know what? If you do go out on Mother's Day, it's just crazy, and
Yeah,
I bet
it's
your
nuts.
service
Yeah.
is rubbish.
Yeah.
like
Inflated
yesterday,
prices.
It was just it was a bit
And in
naff.
fairness, I don't want to name them because the food was really good,
Yeah.
but they were really slow for the afternoon tea.
Yeah, see,
and
there
she
you
even
go.
said it. She goes, "Look, I'm really sorry. It's just suddenly got mental." I'm like, because you don't take bookings, and we're all the lastminute.com. So I said, don't worry about it.
Yeah.
We're grateful to get a table for 6 of us. You know, like so.
Well
no,
done.
Yeah, but happy Mother's Day. Happy Mother's Day off, and Father's Day is in June. So we look forward to
coming
that.
up.
And seeing as we're talking about gifts, obviously I've come back from Dubai,
I love it when he comes back from
Hey,
Dubai.
we want more
bearing
twists.
gifts.
Santa Claus.
And
Here
we
go.
twist.
Oh,
There you go.
that's for
Twist.
you.
Oh, what's he brought out now?
He's okay. No. Oh, we got one.
That's for you.
Okay. Can I? Which one do you want to describe?
And we can open those.
Oh, I'm so
because
good.
I
You
don't
know
want
what?
Okay,
bro?
I'll go with this one.
Okay.
You can take them home. You take them home.
I'm gonna.
We'll
eat
try
now, bro.
these.
Okay.
So I've heard about
What's
these.
this?
Okay, so the first
We don't
one-
get this.
Okay, so Sach has bought us 2 chocolates each, and I'm a bit excited because it's all again. I love it. All the Arabic,
in
writing.
Arabic.
It's all in
Arabic
Arabic.
writing on the back. But basically, what that means is not available in the UK, which gets me excited for some reason.
Yeah.
It's an import only, dodgy one. How did you get this in the country? Up the bum.
No, what do you
Put it in
mean?
the suitcase.
You're
in
allowed.
the
You're allowed.
Where was the suitcase? Up the bum. No, okay, I'm joking. Okay, where was the plane? No, I don't know how you smuggle it in. I don't know how illegal contraband this is. Okay, but he's got a Twix
Legit.
top. Twix top in a pack. So I've heard about these. Can I open?
I've
it?
Yeah,
never
of course
heard
you can.
Oh, but
I've
I
never
think
heard
my
of it.
kids would love it though. I don't.
No, but this is not for kids.
You-
This is-
you can have this one,
This
mate.
is not for kids.
No, this is
Yeah,
one
you're
bite.
right.
This
It's
is
not
not.
for kids. Well done.
It's not
Chocolate is
for
not for
kids.
kids.
No, it's
well,
not.
Kedge, a good guy like that.
Yeah.
No,
You know-
no, it's
I just, you know what?
Secret
I saw
Truth and
Twix and I was
Justice.
like, Twigs don't look like that. I'm going to buy
This
that.
is like a
that
biscuit.
is, yeah, it's
It
it's
doesn't
the
even
top
look
of
like
a
a Twix. Is it banging? What flavour is
some.
it?
Twix. But
So, but why they got a Twix top?
it's like
Have
a
some of
thin-
that, Kedge.
Like a thin Twix. Have your own.
No,
No,
you
no,
can
no.
you can have this, Tommy. Have some of that.
Oh. Right.
Is it good?
No.
Sach, do you want some?
I think no. It tastes
Yeah,
pretty-
go
pretty-
halves on this because we'll go halves on the little piece. That
It tastes pretty much the same as a Twix. Well, you got your own though, bro. And I see you're so conjuiced that you don't even open your own. Should we
That's
have-
quite good.
Now this got.
I'm not a fan of that.
What's Twix? It's just the same as Twix.
It's a Twix, but deconstructed.
Yeah, in a thin
I didn't know
biscuit
that.
bar.
I didn't like that.
The other thing he's got is a Snickers extra nuts and caramel.
You're going to like that.
That's a basic Twix.
Oh, it's got dark chocolate though.
Whoa.
This Snickers.
There you go, Tommy. You can have that as well. There you go. Yeah, a couple of snacks. I thought, do you know what? I know
I'm
you
looking
guys.
forward to this Twix.
I know you
I'm
guys
looking
like
forward to
us-
this Snickers because it says extra nuts and caramel.
I know you guys like Snickers.
Oh,
It's good.
this is good.
Yeah, again, I don't know.
I know we said this before. I'm going to say it now. Snickers is the best. Nothing
about
be-
that.
No, Snickers is your total chocolate.
I think I'm going to actually agree with Tommy and say that
It's
Snickers
everything.
will always hit the spot. Like you feel
Fair enough.
satisfied.
That could be a meal. All
But
security guards,
there's no-
all security guards love a Snickers.
Yeah.
But there's not that much difference from this extreme Snickers to a normal Snickers. Can you taste the difference? I can't taste the difference.
Well, that's pretty good side by side.
I'm not getting the extra nuts.
Should I
in
take
my
it back?
face. I'm not-
Should
I'm
I
just
send it
not
back?
getting it
I'll
back.
take it back. Yeah, I'll take it back.
No, I'll eat it, but
No, I'm
Tommy,
just
take it. You
I'm
can have it.
no. I'm
No,
just saying.
great.
I'm not. I was
Ungrateful
expecting
prick.
something a bit more nutty.
Okay, fine.
You know, as I'm getting older, I think I appreciate the chocolate hit a bit more. Like that makes me feel like I've had a drink.
This guy is so excited.
Oh, here we go.
Feels like I just had an E-tablet.
I feel a bit like
Snickers.
Come on, then. That sudden hit. But it was your boy, Chris Evans,
Yeah.
who said it's the law of diminishing return. It's that first hit that tastes so good.
Yeah.
Then it just you go, and then you eat chocolate. For anyone who smashes a whole box of like hero celebrations, like I often do.
I still can't believe you do that.
No,
Yeah,
but
I know you do.
it's
I've
that-
seen you.
It's that first hit. It's a hit of that and all that
Yeah.
chocolate. And then it's gone. And then you want it again. And it's gone.
So you keep going more.
No, recently I've not done that. Remember, that's great.
Can I swap
Glad
my
you
Twix?
enjoyed that.
Can I swap my
Chocolate
Twix for your Snickers?
No. This is his.
No, I'll tell you-
this is
Why are
his.
you bargaining on his?
No,
half?
this is his, and that's yours. Do one.
Do you want to? Like football cards? Is it? I think you're getting good.
You know what? I don't want to bite the hand that feeds me.
Yeah, no.
Because
Tommy,
if
that's
I
yours.
disrespect the Don Corleone Sach now,
Yeah, you
then
get nothing.
next time from Dubai,
Yeah,
you
you
know,
ain't getting nothing.
he might just to make me pay my price, might just get you
If Sach
something.
weren't here, I could have done it.
Do you know what? I'm going away in a couple of weeks again, and I'll bring something else back from you.
Okay, well, forget about going away. Tell us
from
about coming
Morocco.
back.
Oh yeah, coming back.
Because you
yes,
sat on a
obviously.
plane, there must have been a story.
There was
Yeah.
a story for sure. And do you know what? This story, like what happened to me, actually annoyed me a lot.
Something happened to
Of course,
you
yeah.
on the plane.
Other people, interact
So
with other
obviously,
people.
on the plane,
There's-
the plane was packed. Like there was not a single seat anywhere. And usually,
Yeah.
I'm good at picking the seat that's going to have a spare seat next to it because I've worked out how Emirates'
Seat
little
card works.
app works.
Well, you go
see
every,
what I mean?
every 5 days. You're in
So
there.
I know exactly how it works, and I know where to sit, where there's more than likely going to be an empty seat. So I was driving on the way to the airport in Dubai, opened the app, and I was looking at it, and I was like, oh, still an empty seat next to me. Lovely. And that was the only one on the whole flight. So I was like, I'm going to be that guy.
Yeah.
Always a case, always get a seat.
Yeah.
That's empty next to me. Obviously, get on the plane, someone came and sat next to me. Fine, not an issue. Not an issue, because there's bare space, everything's cool. Sitting there, take off, serving drinks, man spills orange juice all over me.
How, like knocked it. How the man who sat next
The
to
man
you.
who sat
That is
obviously.
that. Oh, I love this man. Who is he? Please reach out to the podcast.
So I'm in the aisle here. He sat next to me here, Tommy, where you are. So
You're
he's
the-
reached.
so he's in the
the
middle,
ladies,
or he's put my
the
number
ladies
two?
poured his drink,
And put the tray over.
put the tray over. So
Yeah.
he's got to grab it, grabs it, does something like, "Whoa," and it just went everywhere.
I wish I was there. I wish I was there. He must have been vexed. And you're sticky for all of those 8 hours as well.
Do you remember? Did you swear?
I was not happy.
Did you? But did
And
go,
do you know what?
What was the reaction,
Do you know
Sach?
what? The prick didn't even apologise.
Oh,
Was he Asian?
He was Asian.
Was he Brit Asian?
livid.
Was he Brit
Livid.
Asian or
you know
Dubai?
what? Get me this time out there. If this was any other podcast, like the prick didn't even apologise. Was he Asian? If this was 3 white people having this conversation, like I bet he was Asian. They're arrogant, all of them. I tell you, ungrateful,
no,
unappreciative.
no,
I'm like,
no,
you
well-
can't say that. Well, maybe you can.
No. But was he Brit Asian or was he like from?
He was from here.
He did say sorry.
He didn't
Come
say sorry.
on.
Didn't say sorry.
That's a reflex thing to say.
Bruv, after that, I was just like...
Did he talk to you? Did he do?
No, he didn't.
I
He
would have
just-
done. If that was me, I would have done small talk with you. And
No,
and
he
then-
did not. He did not talk.
Did he often
And-
say, "Oh, can I pay for that" or anything like that?
No, he didn't even acknowledge it.
Did you not chat the rest of the flight?
No.
How do you do that?
I-
How do people do that?
But no, in general, my little connection to that is, in general, again...
And can I just say, no, there's a reason why I didn't chat to him. His breath stunk.
Oh, there you go.
Oh no!
And
You know what?
he's
I sat in
He
my
ain't
hoodie.
cleaning his.
I sat in my hoodie like this.
Oh, with it over your nose.
Yeah.
But like I was watching, because obviously I downloaded stuff to my tablet. So
Yeah.
I wasn't watching the screen. So like the way I was just sat, You know, like as if you're in your hoodie.
Yeah, you put your face
Comfortable,
into,
just like
you
that.
put your nose into
So,
your top.
like no one knew that I was just doing. But bruv,
Asian fella.
his breath.
You know, but you know what?
I
you
didn't
know
want
what-
to
He ain't doing the jibby.
Yeah, but you know what would have helped?
No, it wasn't.
You know what would have helped his bad breath? It's a bit of orange juice.
If
he
it-
didn't
if
get
it
none.
going to his
Poor guy, poor
went
guy
all
didn't
over
get
my
none.
joggers.
Yeah, exactly. Big greedy, Sach. Big greedy, bit selfish. No, but in general, again, maybe as I'm getting older, I find there's a lot of ungrateful people. So, like you're saying, him and his manners there, he spilled a drink on you.
Yeah, he
right?
did.
Even if a little dobka, we call it.
But I bet
went on you, he should
did the air
apologize.
hostess
Dunker.
or the air steward apologise or?
Yeah, she did. She was like really like, oh, I'm so sorry. I'm like, I even said to her, it wasn't you, and I said it quite like,
Oh, Sach is getting
I was like,
passive
it wasn't
aggressive.
you.
Passive
Oh,
aggressive.
but it
Sach.
wasn't her.
Like the Shaggy song. It
No,
wasn't
but
you.
it wasn't. She was apologising on his behalf because my man was just sitting there like as if didn't acknowledge it.
Did
Just
he
didn't
not
give a shit.
try to pat you down where you were wet?
If he pat me down
On your lap.
we would have had to landed that plane somewhere else because we would have had an incident on board.
And how many hours were you wet for?
So that was like the first service. So
Oh.
yeah, like good 6 hours. I sat
And so
for
then
about
did
6.5
you wet
hours.
sticky fingers and everything?
It was just down my joggers.
And you're just starting off.
Oh God, I
Livid.
couldn't handle that.
Yeah, I'm sorry to hear that. Well, welcome back.
Yeah, it's
always,
all right.
There's
It is
always,
what it is.
There's always some kind of tamasha when
It
you
happens,
travel.
innit? It happens. What can you do?
What can you do?
What can you do? I tell you what. Did you manage to catch any of the fighting over
Boxing,
the
yes.
There was
Friday.
fighting, wasn't
weekend? Friday night. Yeah, but where
Friday.
were you? Oh, you came back on Thursday. So you
Came back on
right,
Thursday,
Right,
yeah.
right. So yeah, Friday it was the AJ fight. But can I just draw everyone's attention to Saturday night, which was the UFC? Now I'm not into UFC. Right, I'm not even going to get into who was fighting and what. Cause
No, I don't know.
Yeah, but
I
but
don't
you know,
care.
I know it's a lot of tamasha, but I have a lot of conversations. It turns a lot of stand-up comedians, for some reason, particularly British Asians ones, love UFC.
Oh.
Raj Pujara, Guz Khan, Paul Chowdhury. Backstage, that's all they talk about.
Really?
Yeah, like a lot of them. Nabil Abdul Rashid. Oh my God.
What about our boy?
Ishan Akbar?
Yeah.
He knows about it. He knows enough about it to hold a conversation. And I'm like, I don't know nothing about it. Anyway, at the UFC on the weekend.
I don't know nothing
it was-
about you.
all
I
I
don't
know,
either.
all I know that when they went, it's in Miami, my mind just went, Miami.
Oh.
And it's just unbelievable. Miami
Go to
is
me.
so special. If you're 23, 24 years old, go Miami. Just go. Don't just delete your pictures.
If you're 34,
I ain't
still go to Miami.
Yeah, huh?
I ain't been Miami.
Oh, it's
If you're 44.
brother, you would love it for the house music.
Really?
It's so good, and it's just the heat and the weather and it's just.
Can you go to
sexy.
Miami if you're 44?
You can, but you'd be the uncle. You know what I was saying about Miami?
Stick to Benidorm.
The,
it's fine.
the homeless people on the beach look amazing.
Oh.
Really? They're
Homeless,
ripped.
yeah.
They're ripped. They're tanned, and they're just in the sunshine.
Maybe I'll just go there and just be homeless.
Bro,
for a
you fit right in,
Maybe.
but you got to work out a little bit if you want to hang out with them.
Okay.
Yeah, you got to not look so homeless.
while. Okay, then. Maybe I will.
they're like, we thought we were bad. Well, is he all right? No. But UFC, it's in Miami. The big fight's going down, and I watched a video today because Donald Trump turned up.
You did.
Hello.
I heard
Now,
about that.
This was like
What for?
To watch the UFC.
That's like I wouldn't say the cricket. Like what else is big sport? Like the hockey and Modi turning up.
I'd say this is kind of
That's like
it's a
Bill
football.
Gates turning up to a wedding in India.
No, it's not that. It's not
No,
that.
because it's a presidential candidate.
Yeah.
So
Who's running against Modi? Whoever's, yeah.
Or Keir Starmer turning up at the Ambani
Keir-
wedding.
Yeah. No, not the Ambani wedding. It's not. Is that a sporting event, you plonker?
Yeah. Keir
Honestly.
Starmer turning up
To
at the
Cricket
FA
World Cup final.
No, but it's not even. It's something
Yeah.
more, it's the darts.
The darts.
darts.
Yes,
That's
yes.
what it is.
That's what it
Yeah.
is. The darts. Yeah.
Keir Starmer's at the darts because
Yeah.
he's there with the heart. Now,
Weird.
but if Keir Starmer walked in
Yeah.
and the whole place erupted, you'd go, hang on, Keir's down with the people, right?
The Ahmadmi.
Right, and in the same way, Trump walked in and the whole place apparently erupted.
Wow.
Right, and everyone, and I'm like, maybe not maybe we're politically neutral, but he's gonna get back in. It's gonna happen.
He's definitely coming back in.
Oh, you read? Oh, you're
No.
full endorsing. Have you spoken to him? Did Modi tell you?
I've been reading a few things.
Here we go.
And he looks like he is pretty much dead set to get back in. Because the current fella is bichara the Buddha,
Oh, man.
he can barely walk now.
Bruv, the way he talks, there's
embarrassing,
every
bruv.
time
Yeah,
he
it's coming
does
to
a
an end.
speech,
Yeah.
there's a problem with it.
Yeah, no, and Donald Trump, like you said, he's got a lot of that Middle America like under in his palm of his hands. You know what I mean?
So kind of connecting to the Kate Middleton thing, Meghan Markle thing,
Did he,
all of a sudden
did he change his photos as
Yeah,
well?
maybe he might. He probably changed lots of things. Might even change the vote. But who knows?
Who knows?
But there's something about him. And I'm sorry, I'm doing this on the podcast.
Here we go.
Because I think this is
MAGA hat?
This
Got
is
a
our
MAGA hat?
This is our place. This is our place, right? No, see that's gaslighting. Now what you do? Oh yeah. You want to get all the immigrants
No,
out?
but you
want Mexicans in? No, of course he's a knob for all those things. He is, right?
Agree.
But that's exactly what he is. He's a knob.
But,
right?
but he's clever.
Is he
Clever knob.
No, he is.
I think
he knows how to play the system.
He's an entertainer.
Yeah, he does.
Yeah.
He's got the line, but actually he keeps it simple, doesn't overcomplicate it.
Yeah.
And but what look, like it or not, it just goes to show right now, popularity will be led by someone who is just, I don't know, connects or is or is entertaining, not by who's bright, who's capable and can do the job.
I mean, those days are gone a long time ago, where you have to be bright and I think those days it's now with social media and everything. I just think it's how popular we are, and I think the way it's going, the likes of Elon Musk and Zuckerberg, these people are going to be running our world soon.
Well, they probably already are.
Well, they probably all are. They're controlling it in certain ways.
But you're right. What I just thought was mad. I thought, oh my god, like it's amazing how I know exactly what he's about. Of course we do, right? As a wrong and even like some of the things he's joked about, even in this kind of campaign, he's joked about his like racism in the past. He goes, "Oh look, I only see dark people now. I only see dark because the lights weren't working or something like that." And he goes,
that what he said?
Yeah, he goes, "Look how far I've come. Look how far I've come, huh? I've come far, haven't I?" But he's kind of mocking himself. But then is he mocking himself because he's going, "I know I'm not racist," or is he mocking himself because he's going, "No, let's just play on it. Let's just keep it entertaining."
Keep it entertaining.
But so either way, I'm like, what? I don't really know what world we're living in, but it's got my head turned, and none of the other candidates have.
Yeah, we don't even know the rest of the candidates are.
Yeah.
So
we only hear about him, really, isn't it?
So
Yeah, that's true. But like there was this woman who's now stepped aside as well, that he was going to be working with him as
the
well.
Desi one.
No, not Desi. She was a blonde lady, but she's like stepped aside, and then he wasn't even sort of cussing her as well, which is again a little bit different tact from Trump as well. So
usually he's in there, isn't he?
Yeah, he's playing a good game. But so Trump at the UFC, and then the boxing was on as well, which you briefly mentioned. I know you were excited about it, Tommy, as we were building up to it.
Well, I tell you what, I timed it perfectly. I went on a school dad's night out. Went for a little local munch.
Yeah.
And I was like, what time's the booking? I went 8 o'clock. I was like,
lovely.
That works out good, yeah.
It's working out well.
Done by 10:15.
Lovely.
Came back, caught the end of the Chang fight.
Yeah.
And then
Zhang.
Zhang and Parker.
Zhang.
Which was probably the best fight of the night.
Oh, it was boring.
No, it wasn't.
Boring.
That one was I'm honest, I don't really.
It was boring.
They were cussing and they were going, "Oh, we wouldn't want to relive that." He said, I heard the comment.
Okay, right.
Unless there's another fight that might be.
No. I mean, as in, well, anyway, go on, Karen.
But anyway,
it went in 12 rounds.
Yeah.
But it was boring.
But but that Chang guy, whatever, is massive, isn't he?
He's a big guy.
Yeah.
And do you know what? He
can take a few.
Nose,
He was rubbish that night, though. Like rubbish.
Yeah.
I've seen
But
him fight
he's fought much better than that.
He's much better.
Like I said, I don't know much about boxing, but I was waiting for the end of it. I thought, and I didn't even know how many fights down it was going to be the AJ fight, but they were like, right, coming up next. So basically, I came home like 20 minutes before the fight. It was all perfect. It was all beautiful.
Jammed it.
Stayed
Ready.
away.
Yeah.
And honestly, I love the fact that it was over in 2 rounds because I'm a bit tired by that.
It's pointless.
No. Yeah, well, what was the point in the first place? It's an exhibition fight. So it's all just
but they just basically got all these fans on a string again, because basically, what is this nonsense?
It's two men going at it.
No. It's a boxer versus a UFC fighter. Right? Yeah. What is the point of this? What is the point?
People want to see it. I think
who?
I think if you don't.
What do you mean who?
Just
Everyone
you
wants to
don't
watch
like
it. You watched it.
No. This is a mockery.
Who wants to watch it? He watched it.
Yeah.
No. This is a mockery of boxing.
But did you watch it?
No.
Hang on. Did you watch it?
Well, yeah, because I was up and I was nothing else to do.
End of conversation.
No.
But
end of conversation.
No. I want to hear Kedge tell me it's a mockery of boxing, because he is the voice of boxing.
And he's watching
because
it.
Basically, right, boxing back in the day, you get some proper heavyweights giving it some. Bruno, Lennox Lewis, Tyson. I remember staying up or going to sleep and then being woken up by my uncle watching it at 2 o'clock in the morning.
Why did your uncle wake you up?
Because they were sleeping in the same single bed.
Because we'd all be on the
While
floor.
Kedge was at grammar school, boarding school, his uncle used to creep through the window. Hey, Kedge.
All my cousins.
Fight dick at you. Fight dick at you.
Don't be like that. We were all on the floor having a big sleepover, and so my uncle, because he was the only one to stay up.
There?
No, because it was all
show
there
you
was
some
about
action
3,
in
4
your
uncles, 3, 4 uncles.
We'll go 12 rounds if you like it. Kedge, listen, shut up. You are not You don't have the authority, and I'm refused
agree.
to listen
agree.
to you defending the name of boxing.
Listen to me. Firstly, what I'm trying to say is that it's like you've got like someone playing cricket versus someone playing baseball. It's like it's you can have the best person in baseball playing the best batsman in cricket. It doesn't make sense.
Right, but that's
He's
why.
so old school. Look at all these people that are like KSI, Jake
that's
Paul.
why. One thing, you know,
Bruv, they're selling out arenas.
no, but what I will say to that,
People are
For
you
another
don't like
generation.
it.
No.
People are liking
but
it.
what I'm saying is, Bruno, as you put it,
Yeah.
Henry Cooper,
Yeah.
anyone else you want to refer to, they're still there. The boxing championships are still there.
Yeah.
This is an exhibition.
Yes.
You're right. You know,
what for me, this Ngannou fella
Yeah.
lasted 12 rounds with Tyson Fury.
Yeah.
Did, yeah.
Right? This now all of a sudden Joshua comes in, smacks him in the face twice. He's down
Yeah.
in the second round.
and now it's making us go, so what would it be like?
But that's what they want you to believe.
Maybe.
Of course it is.
So this is just like WWF.
No, it's not WWF because it's
How
not.
can Tyson Fury, the best boxer in the world, not knock out this guy? And this guy with 2 punches to
No,
his
but
face
hang on a
has
minute.
gone down.
I got to say, from what I saw of AJ, he looked good.
What do you mean he looked good?
No, because he
No.
honestly,
What do you mean?
I'll tell you what I
I've never
thought.
rated AJ ever. I've never thought he was great or anything. I thought, oh, he's okay. In that fight, he looked good.
Yeah.
He looked good.
What?
Okay,
Look what?
okay,
Like the way he
let me-
punched.
Let me break it down then. Let me break it down. No, firstly,
Oh, his physique.
Firstly, his entrance.
Yeah.
Because in the
No.
past,
This guy's made it even more.
Hear me
That's
out.
even more.
Let me
He's
tell you
gone
why.
Bollywood.
You can see the focus. He was focused.
He was focused,
He didn't do the
yeah.
tamasha before he come out living
Yeah,
in
yeah, and there's all
America.
these
Got to have, he did
fireworks
all that,
and
right?
stuff. Yeah,
he does
yeah,
all that. And actually, I'm like, you're about to get in a fight. And I thought, that's not the way your head needs to be. He came out, he
into
didn't
a
smile.
fight with someone who doesn't know how to box.
Right. So
Doesn't matter.
So there was
Be
two ways to look at it.
professional, win
So
the game.
He was either coming out vexed because he's going, you know what? Exactly what you're saying, Kedge. I shouldn't be here. This is flipping stupid, but I've got to do this thing because I want to fight Tyson Fury and I want to get the title, right? And I want the big bucks. So he was either annoyed at that, or he's annoyed like, I'm going to bang him, and I'm going to go home, or he was more focused than ever and he came out and done the job.
He done the job.
But maybe he looked as good as he. I kind of get what Kedge said. Maybe he looked as good as he looked.
But
he's fighting in
but
Ghana.
that's like you could put me in that ring,
Oh,
right?
here we go,
and he knocks me out, and he goes, "Oh, but he looked good." No, he looked.
No, but he's,
no,
bro,
you're missing
you're
the
also
point.
you're doing
You're
a
missing the
discredit to
point.
But you
Ngannou.
could- but you could-
Ngannou is
Yeah.
a double-hard.
Yeah, you're missing the
guy.
point.
No, I'm sure he is at UFC. But what I'm saying is, in this discipline,
Yeah.
he's not a boxer. Therefore,
Well,
he
no,
hasn't got.
hang on a
He
minute.
hasn't got a
He's-
chin
no.
that's going to be taking those
No,
punches.
he's got to be because he went 12 rounds with Fury.
Yeah.
But that's what it means.
There you
So then
go.
the whole thing is a hoax. It's a farce.
Maybe it is.
Might not be.
And
or it
also,
might be that Anthony Joshua is going to be the next
fight,
heavyweight
if you
champion.
remember, in that fight, Ngannou should have won it on points because
Yeah.
he absolutely laid
Yeah.
into Tyson
God,
Fury.
honestly.
So the whole thing, I just think, is an absolute.
was,
it's a joke.
There was a little press conference thing, and Ngannou was there, and Tyson Fury said something, and he went, listen, my friend, he goes, the rules of boxing are protecting you.
Yeah.
If it was me and you one-on-one outside,
Yeah, I'd kill you.
anything-
And now
and
we're
it's
gonna
true.
get. And now we're
Yeah.
gonna get Buddha Tyson's gonna be fighting thingy.
One
Jake
other
Paul.
observation, I thought Anthony Joshua had quite small nipples for a man of his size. Moving on, things we learned this week.
because they stretch, isn't it?
No, they don't stretch. Well, no, he was
There's
small.
so much muscle there, isn't it?
So that would stretch the nipple surface, the areola
Oh,
area.
I see.
But
Okay.
he didn't.
Before we move on to things we've learned, actually, can I just say the thing I learned? This not the thing I've learned because that section's coming up. But this was news this week about the UK. I don't know if you saw the headline. The UK
There was a big news headline.
Go on him.
is the second most depressing place in the world.
Yeah.
In the world.
Second. So the second most. So it's number 2.
It's number 2 in a list of about 50.
Where number
Hang on,
1
I'll
is
tell you where
the
it
most depressing
Yeah,
place in the
because he
world.
lives
Have we
full
got
swing.
71 countries.
Yeah.
We're number 2.
So number 1 is what?
Uzbekistan.
Uzbeki.
We're second to and number.
I've heard that is pretty good.
Just give me 3, 4, and 5 as well.
South Africa, Brazil, Tajikistan, Australia,
Australia.
Egypt.
Okay,
Ireland.
Australia and South Africa in there. That's interesting.
India made it in the top 10.
India's, yeah,
But
India's
the
in the
fact
top
that we're
10.
number 2.
India's number 10.
But, okay, based on what? What is it kind of? What is it like? What are they kind of measuring it on? Like the average.
Just how people feeling.
Cost of lives,
yeah.
cost of living,
Yeah. Mental
and
health.
mental health,
Yeah.
Right.
and just everyone's just struggling, and it's just struggling with their well-being.
See again. Now you talk about everything being staged and Anthony Joshua and all that thing.
Yeah.
Is this a PR story?
This
is
could be.
Is this just a?
This could be.
Look, we're in an election year. And now we are now ranked the second most miserable place ever. I think this is all nails in the coffin, isn't it?
Do you want to know the least miserable place? Dom Republic.
Oh, I bet. Dominican Republic.
And then Sri
They're just
Lanka.
they're just dancing.
And then Sri Lanka.
You know,
Yeah, Sri
bruv,
Lanka,
have you ever met a stressed out Sri Lankan?
That's true.
I describe Sri
Nihal.
Lankans as like the Caribbean people
Nihal's-
of the desert.
Nihal was pretty
Nihal's not stressed. Nihal was very laid back. He's one of the smoothest broadcasters out there. Even in an intense debate, even when I've seen Nihal kind of almost vexed, and he'll just raise his eyebrows and go, bruv, end of the day.
Yeah,
he
still
talks like that.
Even though he's vexed,
When
he's
he's
calm.
vexed, yeah.
Yeah.
Bruv, the geezers are wrong. An accident, and we'll kind of say like that.
Yeah, that's true.
But-
actually.
so he doesn't get, and he's a Spurs fan, so he knows to
That's
contain
very
his
stressful.
emotions.
That's very stressful.
Yeah, exactly.
But yeah, that was quite. I was quite shocked to see that.
Yeah.
Because I'm just like the UK. Don't get me wrong. Yesterday was miserable and depressing. Did you see the weather? It was just
It was-
horrendous.
it was
Saturday night,
horrific
Sunday.
weather. Yeah.
And I was just
Rain.
like, yeah, it is a bit. But then I thought about it and I was just like, well, then maybe the UK is just full of a bunch of complainers. And that's why we're up on
Well,
the list.
we're known to complain, but like I said, this is measuring mental health and all that as well. I actually think this country's going through a bit of something at the moment. With Brexit, with COVID. Now there's
Brexit was how many years ago?
We're having lots of kind of civil unrest.
No, but
and
how many
protests
years
and
ago are
stuff.
you talking about? This is
No, exactly. I'm saying. So right now we are 7-8 years in
Deep
to
into
7-8
this-
yeah, we're
years
into this
of,
issue.
In the
of
Brexit,
bitter
okay.
rubbish times. Yeah.
Yeah.
So
Everything's a
so
mess.
Inflation.
you're right. So I think there needs to be a change. There needs to
Bruv, the road, every road in London at the moment, has got a pothole.
Yeah.
That's winding me up at the
Yeah,
moment.
yeah.
Do you know that
No,
I'm
but
down
that,
with this?
But that means that we're just like, it's just becoming like India.
Bruv, it's worse.
Yeah.
Do you know one of my mates yesterday, the mate who I met yesterday,
Yeah.
on his way home,
Yeah.
hit a pothole, had a puncture.
That's
Yeah.
the worst. That puncher is the
That's a
worst.
fancy car
Because
as well.
you can kind of avoid that if you know what I mean.
But it was because of the road.
yeah.
And there's nothing you can do about that.
Oh, that's a bad one.
Yeah, no, but you're right. I do feel like in general, the general mood of the nation is a bit rubbish.
Okay,
so
but can I
everyone's-
just bring this?
tatty.
Can I just bring a bit of positivity back in this? I don't think it's that bad.
Yeah.
Look, I don't
Oh,
think.
really?
I don't think we're the second worst. I'm sorry. I think we're being a little bit. We're overplaying it a little bit. I just think, like you said, people do like to moan. It's not that bad in this country. I
No.
mean, like if you look at the bigger picture, some of the countries that if you go and live there, the access we have to like NHS and all of the, actually we are a little bit lucky. We do have. We should be grateful for a lot of things.
It's not that. I think you're right. I think you're right because there's a lot of great things going on for it, but it's not that. I think what it is for some people, it's not. It's not that great, bro.
Yeah, no,
you know,
agreed.
you're right.
No, but
and we're
but
fortunate,
that level,
bruv.
but no,
we
no,
are.
but that level of unfortunate people it exists everywhere.
Yes, it does, and you could argue this could be worse for them elsewhere.
Yeah.
But it don't change their situation. So
Yeah.
your problem's always relative when you
Yes.
kind of go, hang on, eating and clothes for your
Yeah,
kids.
yeah,
Right.
yeah,
So
yeah.
you're right, but you're right. You're right. I think on that note, because we were always positive people, I think it's important to look at the positives and go, actually, we're living in a civilized society.
Yeah.
We haven't got other issues to worry about. But
I just think everyone's moaning about something or another. Honestly,
Find
the
the
other
joy.
day, do you
Find
know
the
what?
joy.
Last
That's
week,
why we
yeah,
exist.
I'm going to say this because I watch EastEnders. There was an episode where they
That's
took
why everyone's down.
EastEnders on the road to Milton Keynes for one episode. Yeah,
Yeah.
They kind of portrayed Milton Keynes in it was a bit shit, basically. Yeah, that
It's
sort
not,
of
though.
like it is a bit shit.
No.
But they were on the council estate and all of that kind
Yeah.
of stuff. So it was.
it normally gets a bit of bad press, Milton Keynes. They
Honestly,
tend to make out.
Milton Keynes, bruv, they went to the BBC and said, "Why have you portrayed?" Like the council said, "Why have you portrayed us
This
like,
badly?"
Yeah,
Yeah.
this badly." And I was just like,
Wow.
"Bruv, it's a TV show.
Yeah, I
Like,
know.
get over it."
Yeah, but they know it has a power and it's a PR thing as well. It's all
I
that.
think it's
Sorry,
social
people
media.
of Milton Keynes, it looks shit.
I think it's social media usage in UK, which is basically messing everyone up.
You say that again?
The social media usage that is messing everybody up in the UK.
Phones in general,
Yeah,
processed food as well. They had all that as well. Anyway,
Yeah.
the last
Big
one.
up Eddie Abayu.
Yeah,
he's
yeah.
He's all over Instagram.
guys. What is this shit? What is this? You got the-
I
got
love
the
that guy.
chocolate.
I love that guy. I love that guy.
I'm talking about TV though. Can I just quickly mention a few things I've seen because I don't normally. It's just because I want you to watch it and I won't discuss it. But if it's on Netflix,
Yeah.
Buried Truth.
Okay.
Right, it's the story of Indra Mukherjee
In the pyramid.
in the pyramids. Indrani Mukherjee. Right,
Who that?
right. I won't say that, but basically, I'm on episode 2.
Yeah. Well, it's a show.
It's
Netflix.
only 4 episodes. I don't like too much commitment. I like a
Yeah.
fling. with
How
a
long?
Netflix
How long is
series.
each episode?
Oh, you know what? I kind of had it on my phone or I had my
Right.
headphones
Yeah,
on.
he
so
wasn't watching
No,
by the sounds of
yeah,
it.
in a bit. But that's okay. So you know what I mean? Because it's in Hindi or it's in English,
Hey?
Like you know, because it's about a case in India. I don't want to say too much.
Okay.
But it's only 4 parts.
Is it
Put
good?
it this- I'm 1.5 in. I'm quite hooked because what happens after episode 1 will just blow your mind.
Oh, it's like one of them ones.
Yeah, and
Like
it's only
American
4.
Nightmare.
It's only 4.
Yeah.
I think they're about 40 minutes to answer your question.
I'm going to watch it.
But you know what, bruv? You'd like it because it's.
You watch all this
It's
desi stuff,
gang,
though, Sach.
it's kind of got a bit of gangland.
Do I
It's
care
got-
about a lady
it's
called
got-
Indira?
No.
Whatever her name is. What's her name?
It's about money.
Indira who?
Mukherjee.
Top
Mukherjee.
end money people.
Rani
and some
Mukherjee's mum.
Hidden secrets, bro.
Oh.
I do. You know what?
Okay.
Shh, yeah, that's what I say. So that I watched Iron Claw. Have you seen that?
You mentioned that.
Did I mention that last week? Okay, was that last week? Oh my god, I thought that was this weekend just gone. And Oppenheimer, which obviously.
Oh, you finally saw it?
Yeah. Have you seen it?
Yeah, I saw it in the cinema.
Oh, did you really?
I went to see it on the big.
see, I
On
only
the
got
big.
around to it. I got
Oh,
it on
it's a
Apple.
cinema film.
Yeah, but well.
Well, no, because the sound is incredible in that.
It's a cinema film.
Yeah.
They had it on the plane.
Oh my god! If you watch it on the plane, I mean,
I didn't watch it.
do you know
You
what
think
mean?
I was going to
You
watch
might as
it?
well got me to
Feeling-
just
long
act
though,
it
innit?
out. in
Are
front of
you
me.
feeling all right? I'm going to watch it on the plane.
No, but
Are
I
you
tell you
mad?
what, it's a 3-hour film. You know what?
There's no way Sach is watching that film.
Yeah, but
There's no
it's
way.
Isn't it over 3 hours? I think it's just
Can
over
I,
here.
can I just say, we're not doing things we've watched, by the way, but I'm just going to say something I watched and I hated it because I watched it on the plane. And, I was committed because
Yeah.
I put it on, I watched about half an hour,
Yeah.
hated it.
Yeah.
I hated the half an hour, but I was committed, so I thought, no, I've got to finish
Go on,
it.
Barbie.
Watch the Ferrari film.
Oh, is it bad?
Oh, it was terrible.
Oh.
And this has come from the F1 expert, the resident F1
Oh, no, but
expert.
it's got nothing to do with what you know about F1 now.
Oh, it's,
Nothing
yeah, but it's
to
the
do.
old story of.
Oh, it was
He
terrible.
is to F1 what you are
Okay,
to
so
boxing
just like you two,
fraternity.
because we're not doing things we watch. But the thing, what I saw this week was, I saw, I saw.
You know what? He's such a FOMO. Like, oh well, if you're all playing, let me get my. let me
Well,
get
yeah,
my
but you know what I mean. But
Only said that because he's
Oscar nominated, The Anatomy of a Fall.
Anatomy of a Fall.
Yeah.
Oscar nominated.
It was Oscar nominated.
Yeah,
I think.
many things,
I think he won. Did he win? He won a few things anyway. Yeah, it's all right.
Yeah, it's okay. Boss, you know
No,
what?
it's a good
he
film.
pulled out. He pulled out last minute.
It's a good film. It's a good film, but I think it's like like you're expecting like for the amount of time that you invest into it, you expected a better twist or something at the end, and it's just a normal social commentary
Wasn't a
film.
pudding a twist.
And it was a little bit difficult watch because I'm not going to go into it, but yeah.
Okay.
It's about a woman who's basically she's a suspect for killing her husband.
Okay.
And how she gets out of it. Obviously, there's a son involved, and all of that. And
Kept giving it away.
No, that's
Son's
that's
involved.
no. As in the son's
Oh,
involved,
no.
as in the family, like that. Yeah.
Okay. What's it called?
Anatomy of a Fall.
Anatomy of a Fall. I want to. I love this time of
All
year.
the- all the-
'Cause
I've seen all
big
the Oscar films now.
Yeah, good. And I'd want to go for it. Even the foreign ones.
Yeah. You know me, I love a foreign film. You know me, I love a
I don't
subtitle.
know how you have the time. Okay.
It's because I'm not watching
things we've
Indriya
learned.
Mukherjee.
I'm going to start off with things to learn.
Oh, go on
because mine's a bit of a different one this week.
Oh.
Hang on, quickly, things
Yeah.
we learnt.
Yeah.
Obviously, me and you did one.
yeah. Is he? What was he?
He's back
Is
in
he
the game, but
Okay.
can I just
It was
say,
only one match, 1 week
can
ban.
I just say,
I'm back.
consumer feedback again.
Okay, yeah, go on.
We didn't get any. No one missed this.
No one said,
not
hey,
a single message.
hey,
Not a single
what
message.
about
Come
edgy
on.
things I've learned?
Come
Not
on.
a single. We usually get messages for all sorts of random stuff.
Yeah.
Not a single message
must
saying.
have been.
Yeah.
Not a saying.
Well, maybe they're waiting for this week's one
Till complain.
To see, yeah,
Maybe.
So we'll let him go last.
No, but
right?
I can't re-offend now because
No, you can.
There's 3 match
You
now.
don't get
where-
immunity.
No.
You don't-
3 match
no,
immunity.
no,
no.
you know the score. If this is rubbish, Kedge, you're out.
And I'll be
Again.
honest, I've just looked over at his screen. I
No,
hope
no,
that's
it's
not
a
it.
good
Oh
one.
god!
It's a good
All right,
one.
here we go.
It's a good one.
Mine
Go on,
was a
Tommy.
bit. I was going to say, mine's not quite hard stat fact.
Okay.
This is like a bit. Yeah, it's more of a mindset thing. So, if you've got a characteristic which is an openness to experiences, if you want to try new things, right, then you're likely to have goosebumps when you listen to music. You know, some people can get goosebumps to music. I do.
Yeah.
I do.
Right?
Yeah.
And if you're open to, like, if this is a study that they did, right? And it says over 90 of us have 90% of us get those chills going down our back when we hear a tune or a bass line drop or vocals, whatever it might be. But how it affects you depends on your personality, not your ears. So it's not you, it's based on how you are, your mindset, where your head is. So if you're going, hey, I'm cool, I want to try new things, I want to listen to new things, those people will enjoy music more. It's a direct fact, it's correlated, it's linked.
So is that why Sach didn't like the Ferrari film? Because his mind was not ready for it.
Maybe he didn't want it deep
Yeah,
down.
he
Deep
didn't
down,
want it.
Maybe what we could, I actually always say the right song, the right film, the right relationship, it's about timing. If it gets you in the right
Yeah,
mood,
so
it
you
gets-
weren't in the right frame of
No,
mind.
bruv, everyone said this shit. I spoke to people after, and they're like, you watch that shit? I
Maybe
was
the
like,
people
yeah,
making
shit.
it weren't
In the
in
right
an
frame.
open
Yeah,
frame of mind.
exactly.
But
Yeah,
basically, be open to new things and you will enjoy life more.
Okay.
That's really what I'm saying.
Okay, go on.
That's a bit suspect. Tommy.
I know. Like I said, it's a
If I delivered that, I'm just saying,
No,
I would have had,
yeah,
I would have
I've
had
got
3 red
lives,
cards.
I tell you,
I've got
I
lives.
would
I'll
have
tell
had
you
3
why.
red cards in my face by now.
This guy delivers every week. You,
Yeah.
on the other hand,
That
you're a serial
that
offender.
delivery is like Postman Pat being melted.
You're a serial offender.
Right, carry on.
Postman Pat being melted.
Yeah, because he's made out of plasticine. Come on, let's go.
He's not made out of plasticine. That's morph.
Back in the day.
No, he
Can I
was
just
never
say,
made out of
speaking
He
of
was.
made out of plasticine,
What?
have you been watching Celebrity Big Brother?
No, why?
I saw Sharon Osbourne on
yeah.
it.
Oh,
Bruv, she looks like a
I know, but
Thunderbird.
no, you can't.
She looks like a Thunderbird.
But
There's
I
Too
feel-
much
no,
work.
No,
Did you hear her say
Bro,
that?
I was
Cussing
when I saw
everyone.
it,
I feel
was
sorry.
scared.
I feel sorry. Did you ever seen Louis Walsh? Oh, I feel sorry for him as well.
Yeah.
I've not been watching it.
They're getting a bit old
I just saw
now.
one episode. I saw it and I was like, Thunderbirds is on.
Yeah, it's
You know the
yeah.
stories they've been saying though. It's box office,
I know.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
and they've had to take out so many stuff.
I
So
bet.
many stories.
They're talking about everyone.
Like they just said like the X Factor was just a hoax.
Yeah, they cussed out James Corden.
Yeah.
She did.
She did.
She
She was
said, "Oh, he's
cussing a
name
lot of
dropper."
them. She
Really?
cussed out.
Oh,
Yeah.
he's the worst. He's the worst. That name.
But
dropper.
yeah, no, you got to give him a little.
Yeah, okay. What
Shall
did
I
you
go
learn?
next?
What did you
What did I
learn?
learn?
Go on.
Sharks have survived 4 of the big 5 mass extinctions.
Oh,
What were we going to say then?
well, I don't know. For a minute, I thought.
Basically,
Yeah.
sharks are older than humanity,
Yeah.
Yeah.
Mount Everest, dinosaurs, and trees.
Yeah.
That is mental. Trees surprised me.
Yeah.
No, but trees have been here since day one.
No, sharks have been there before them.
Who did that survey? Who did that research? How
Okay.
can they do that?
No.
That is mad.
It is a fact, and I'm afraid it can't go in the Christmas special.
Why?
Why?
I'm going to call it.
Why?
Because it's been done. I heard that on Joe Rogan. Therefore, you're not allowed. Sharks are older than
No,
trees.
but if it's on Joe Rogan, it's got nothing to do with the Brownlow.
No, you're right. This is more Joe.
No, but
this is more Joe
but
Rogan.
I'm gonna
Josh.
be-
We're Rogan.
No, but
Josh.
he can't just create his own fact.
No.
What do
No,
you
but
mean?
that's
Meaning it like
It is
and
a fact.
So
No, but
what
that's
I'm
the
saying
thing
is
he's learned.
he's plagiarized it. It's taken from another podcast. So
But that-
therefore,
but everything we
it-
listen to is taken from something
it's-
else.
You're right. It's good, but it can't then go in the highlights.
Oh,
It's gonna go in
I
the
see what
highlights
you
reel.
mean. Okay,
You
fine.
can't have a Joe Rogan moment in the
Yeah,
highlights.
okay.
But I
So
think it's going to
I'm
go
just enjoying flipping
Okay.
the. You know when you feel like you
Oh,
got
wow,
a clever
this is-
answer, you got a clever answer back to the teacher in class. You're like, yeah, but sir, it doesn't say where.
Okay.
you
Yeah,
have
but
to-
your one was
Okay.
shit this week, so you can't say anything.
Wow.
It
just
That's South London, ladies and
It
gentlemen.
leaves,
South London.
as always, it
Come
leaves
on,
Kedge. It leaves Kedge to rescue the
Go on,
day.
okay, go on, okay.
It ain't gonna be better than the shark
Do you
one,
know
I'm telling
what
you
the
that now.
word grope means? I only
okay.
learned this week. Grope.
To grope someone through their cloak.
Grope.
Grope you.
Grope. Groak.
Okay, so is it something to do with frogs?
Because this has happened to all of us, and it used to happen to us probably a lot when we were at school on the playground,
Groak? I
and
don't
you
know
were
what groak
eating
is.
something. Exactly, yeah,
Oh,
groak.
oh, is it that?
And stop groaking at me. And this is a good one. I think you get this a lot. So
I didn't even know that was a word.
Exactly. It's when to silently stare at someone in the hope that they give you some of their food. You're groaking at them. And I'm like, because there always used to be someone on the playground. They just looked at you because you were having your little whatever pack of crisps.
Yeah, that's a good word.
It's known as
Did
a
anyone
groak.
look at your tepla?
Is that a new word?
All the
Or
time.
is that like a newly found, or was it always?
No. It's always been a word, but we just never heard about it.
Groak. That's a good word.
Describes the action of when you're just looking at someone. Like so,
Now-
I've been looking at your Snickers now all evening. I'm groaking.
I bet you have. That's not my Snickers, by the way.
Those extreme nuts.
There's just a hole in my pajama.
So there we go. Stop groaking. Just ask
No,
them.
You know what? I was going to say Simon Sandu does not groak, right? So my little cousin brother thing.
He is a groaker.
No, he's not. He'll look and go, you can eat that? You can eat that? You can eat that?
Oh, so he's
and
more
then, and then he'll
direct.
do that with his finger. You can eat that. I put his finger over it, and I'll be like, just take it, because you're annoying me with
That's
your hand.
worse than a groker.
I know.
Yeah.
He's a groker. Yeah, he's a
Basically touched it.
yeah, well, right on top of it. And I tell you what, there needs to be a word for people that come over and go, ew, what's that? To your food. That, honestly, I find that more offensive than probably racism. If someone can shout a racist term at me, and I'm like, yeah, whatever, you're an idiot. If they come in, ew, what you eating?
That's what I used to get when I used to roll up the Tepla at school.
Yeah, I would have done that to you though, Kate.
Nah,
Yeah, you would have.
man,
would've
that's
done
so
Come on, Tepla, bruv.
What about
Tepla,
Come
bro.
on, Tepla, bro.
in the school? In school?
Yeah, just a little.
Are you feeling all
Just
right?
a little pompadour of Tepla.
I ain't eating that.
What's a pompadour? Little,
I don't know.
It's like when you wrap it up, it's known as a pompadour.
yeah, we have a word.
Go on, you must-
the
a little
rolled up
roll.
one.
Yeah, rolled up, yeah.
Oh, there's a word.
Little roll.
Yeah,
No, can't
like
be
a
with
like a
Just
straw type.
honestly,
Yeah, I don't know how you explain it.
Bumperoo.
Number one, I wouldn't eat anyway. Number two, you wouldn't take it at school. You took it at school, innit?
Yeah.
I'd cover it. My dad would basically put the chundo on it and just roll it into a little bumper.
What's Chundo?
Chundo is like the
Mango pickle.
It's like a pickle, yeah, mango pickle.
Mango,
It's sweet.
one.
From the Chundo to the wall to the templars on my balls. Yes. I don't know what that was. I'm sorry.
That's a great way to end the podcast.
All right. Until next week. Later.